And I'm going to bring this great general back to the capital. I think that's probably a good place to leave him. I remember where he is. Okay, we're just going to continually get insulted. Get over it. I'm not going to talk to you, China. Actually, China is a fairly warlike state, so I'm surprised that... especially the ability of China with the great general production, with plus 15% combat that they have. Whenever you play China, it's very difficult to play them in a way that doesn't use the great generals. It's very tempting to kill people all the time when you're playing China. So I'm always surprised that China gets so angry so quickly when it comes to warmongering. But they do. It's one of the preset sort of diplomacy factors in them is that they get very angry very quickly if you start to kill your neighbours. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that. Actually, at this point, seeing as everyone's so angry with us, we'll just double check. So we've got the most soldiers still, which is great, and we've got the most manufactured goods. Actually, you can see gold, goods, and food. We're doing pretty well in at the moment. This is, again, one of the benefits of having a wide empire is we've got lots of cities producing a lot of stuff. You can see China's got a lot of food there, but we expected that because, I mean, you can see city number 2 is already still at level 9 here, so they've clearly got a high food empire. But that's fine. Often when you get a very high food start, you get as I'm sure a lot of you will know, you can sometimes lose out somewhat in the amount of production that your place can kick out. Right, so these spearmen, I'm going to just bring them over to my left border. I think this is going to be the most fragile. Okay, and you can see here as well, we've gone to 5 happiness. We've finished raising the city. So I'll settle this city. I may as well. Again, it's not doing anything for our happiness, but as long as it doesn't go below 10, we won't get any uprisings. And we can start to build some. We can start to build some buildings now once the markets have finished to begin to get ourselves some happiness. Actually, one thing that we can do as well as in terms of getting ourselves some happiness is we can start to make friends with the mercantile city-states. So how many of them are there? We've only got Cahokia as a mercantile state, which is a problem. But we do have Monaco, of course. Now, Monaco will give us spices if they're allies with us. And we don't have spices. So let's have a look. They've got 37 out of 30. I could give them gold, but then the influence I'm going to get for that is almost non-existent, so I'm not going to burn 250 gold on that. That would be foolish. Workers, we're just going to get them to automate. Spearmen, again, we're just going to sort of move them over to this border. We're just sticking them on various hills in our own territory to defend. Now, one thing that I should have probably done, especially with Timok that I can see there, is I should have kept an eye on the population a little bit more, micromanaged how big cities get in order to keep our happiness up, but that didn't happen, so that's fine. Now, you can see that every single one of these guys is guarded with me, so I'm not going to be able to trade any luxuries with them. But actually, they didn't actually have any luxuries to trade anyway. They've been pretty bad in the way of being able to trade with me stuff. I've been very disappointed by the lack of luxury resources they've been able to trade with us. A lot of the time, you can give yourself quite a nice little fix with you know, if you're feeling a little bit unhappy, you just trade with one of the AIs and you can get yourself a nice 4 happiness boost. It looks like city-states are going to be our easiest way out. Our workers will be producing and making sure that all of our luxury resources are being worked, and Colosseums, again, we're going to start to have to build them in all of our cities. I might stop the expansion of cities just for a little bit. We can consolidate. We've got, what, 3, 5, 8 cities now. We're going to consolidate a little bit, make sure we get some buildings. We can start to get some of the national wonders. I'm thinking the Circus Maximus might be quite a good one to get. We can get the East India Trading Company. That gets a nice amount of gold. All of these options give us money and happiness that we will be able to play with a little bit later. You can still see here, look, Spain just have it keeping your warriors. But I mean, obviously, I know that there's not very much I can do in the way of getting them out of there. But trapped in my borders, poor little Spain, just being able to see the destruction and not to be able to do anything about it. Okay, this is interesting. An unmet player is now an ally of Ragusa. And then Isabella has declared war on Ragusa in the same turn. So Isabella, our Spanish friend, is fighting someone at this precise moment. But we don't know who it is. So I imagine there is another person over in this sort of direction that we will find if we go and have a look. So actually, it could be worth sending a scout in that direction at some point. I'm not entirely sure how this bit works, but we haven't found one of the AIs, so maybe they won't instantly dislike me for all of the warring I've been doing. That could be good to keep an eye on, actually. Get myself a friend. Isabella has made peace with the state. That's fine. That's not really going to be of any importance to us. Right, here we go. 155 BC. Again, there's actually very little to do. We've automated everything to this extent now that we can sort of just press on with our turns a little bit. No longer friends with Monaco. Oh, that's bad. We want to get some of the friendships with the city states actually. Actually, there's a few barbarian camps here. We can, and marble was the other thing that they wanted as well. I think there was marble over in this direction. Oh yes, but it was near China. Often what you can do sometimes is if one city-state wants one type of luxury, you can make friends with another city-state in order to sort of instantly make friends with them as well. Now Milan was I remember that city-state was over in the north. Yeah, there we go. Let's see where this barbarian. So both of these guys want to kill that encampment. So actually, I might go on a little wander. Seeing as I'm not in an active fight at the moment, there's no harm in that. Let's just upgrade this archer. I don't know why I forgot to do that. Yeah, let's do this. Let's get our Pathfinder composites. Where's the other one? Is the other one waiting down here? Okay, that's too far to go. I can't be able to get him. I can't really take a catapult. Okay, I'll just use these. I'll take these two composites and I'll use the Great General and we'll go and kill that barbarian camp, get ourselves some friendships. Okay, now you can see the Colosseum's been made. That's great. We've got a bit more happiness going on here now. What sort of thing can we build? We could put Petra here. Ah, you can, of course, this nice bit of desert. With 11 production, I'm not entirely sure that we're going to have the production to build that wonder before the computer swap, but it might be worth a try. Let's have a look and see what the best thing to build would be. Going for one of these wonders and failing at it may not be a bad option for us at this precise moment because it would give us a bit of a gold kick, which we wouldn't mind at all. But at this stage, I think we don't want to grow any quicker. Religion, again, we've got, how many world religions are there? There's only even one religion. How many do we need to get one? 300 faith. You know what? I'm surprised that more people haven't got religions. Let's build a shrine. I know I said earlier in the game that we were going to kind of ignore religion a little bit, but it's a good way of getting happiness actually, so I might be able to do that. Pagodas have already been taken, which is a shame. That's the best one in terms of getting happiness. 2 happiness for every building, but we can live with that. There we go. Adopt a policy. So we've gone for honour previously. Here we go. Actually, I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Military cost. I think we talked about this previously. We get 1 happiness and 2 culture for every city that we've got a unit in. So actually, that's going to give us a little help. There we go. 4 happiness that's given us. And it's boosted our culture up a little bit. So that's great. We can just make sure that all our cities have troops in them. Most of them do at the moment, which is great. Wonderful. That'll do us well, actually. Let's get him in there. Bit more. Fantastic. Okay, and you catapult can go over to Warshaki. You are going to follow these composites around, and then you've never actually fought. So we'll go and have a look. We're going to wander over, see if we can get past China's territory and go and kill that barbarian camp. I'm pretty sure that, because sometimes in Fog of War games, something may have disappeared and you might not have been able to see it disappear, but I'm hoping actually that the fact that the city-states still have a quest for it means that it hasn't disappeared just yet. But I'm sure we will see pretty quickly. Oh, I meant to click the composites there. Oh wow, I forgot just how far these guys can travel with the altitude training and the scout movement bonuses. It's kind of crazy, actually. I like that a lot. And the Great General is following behind. Actually, I might just get this catapult to wait here. There's no point in travelling that far. I knew we were going to go there, weren't you? Okie dokie. You can wait there. We'll press ahead in turns. So as we can see, this may feel like a few turns where we're not doing much, but all we're doing is we're just quickly building up markets everywhere we can. Actually, there's no real need for this place to continue to make a wall, really. We may as well switch him to making a monument. I can't believe we haven't got a monument there already. Always start on a monument. Okay, and Leonidas, actually... No, I wanted you to wait in the capital, didn't I? Okay, I don't think Great Generals count as a troop, unfortunately, for the military cast. Spain and Ethiopia and China are now friends. All three of them have formed a sort of block, and I imagine that block will be staring me straight in the face. Okay, so I've lost a bit of money. Do you remember I had a trade from earlier in the game where I was getting gold for ivory from China? That's worn off, so I'm not going to get that gold anymore, unfortunately, but that's fine. We'll live with that. Wait for us. Okay. When we get some positive happiness, Mombasa is going to be a great city-state to be friends with as a maritime city-state. Oh, civil service. There we go. We've gone into the medieval era. Hey, we're not that far behind. As a maritime city-state, it's going to give every single one of our cities food if we can ally with it. So actually, that in the long run might not be a bad move for us to make. Ah, the encampment is still there. Wonderful. I'm not wasting my time. That's always good news, right? Research. Now, what are we going to research? So, we've got a wide empire. We're going to be looking for some of the world wonders. We're not going to expand any further at the moment, so perhaps we're going to go for, I think, East India Company we were talking about. Mashi Pishu, again, is another. These are good gold-generating wonders that can actually do a lot for us in the way of accumulating gold. So let's press ahead to guilds. Let's see what we can get. Oh yeah, my spearmen can all upgrade now to pikemen. I'm losing gold at the moment, so we're not going to worry about that just for now. See if I can save up my gold a little bit. Here we go, look. Haile Selassie, who they're normally pretty good at getting tech. They are only just behind me, so that's not too bad, really. Okie dokie. So, we finished building a shrine. We've got a little bit more faith, because you've got to have faith. And let's... Oh, we could build a Chichen Itza. Give that a try. That might give us some happiness, some increased gold measures. Yeah, let's go for it. I mean, it's not in my capital. I've got production focus on. It'll give us gold if it doesn't work. We've already got a market there. We've already got a library. We've got all the sort of essential buildings that we need. So yeah, why not? Let's do it. Okay, our capital has finished building the market, which is great for us. We don't have a shrine here. We don't have a coliseum here. I'm going to build a coliseum. I think, again, just to get as much happiness as we can get. Now this composite. There we go. We're going to sort of surround him so he can't escape. And gives us time for the Great General to move in as well.